Hey fourth graders, so many of you enjoyed our last math video and had more time in class to do some extra things. I thought we would try this again on a review page this week, page 217 and 218. So there will be nothing new on this lesson. This is going to be review. So let's start review with this identity digit in math. We've talked about this. This is for multiplication. It's an identity digit when we multiply. And have you guessed what that digit is? It's the digit number 1. And the reason it's so important is because the identity digit in math, the number 1, when we multiply, does not change the answer. So let's look at our first problem. On your paper, with your pencil, you need to write 4 times 2/5. Now remember the times means of. That's an important word with the multiplication sign. The 2/5 is actually a fraction. So this is a picture I made for you, and there are 5 pieces on there. And the 5 pieces mean that it's broken up, according to the denominator, into 5 shapes. The 2 on top tells me that I'm going to use 2 of these. Now, because I have 4 times 2/5, that actually means 2/5 plus 2/5 plus 2/5 plus 2/5. So with this, I won't have enough. So what I did was I made another circle of 5s, fifths, and this time we're going to color them in. And I don't know if you can tell what the answer is, but let's write it the long way. Take these off for just a second. And we have 2/5 plus 2/5 plus 2/5 plus 2/5. Did I get 4 of them there? Yes. So this is what my picture looks like, and I colored it in, you might notice, with how many pieces green? 8. 2, 4, 6, 8. So this adding up is 8/5. Now you remember we cannot have an improper fraction. So we're going to have to change the 8/5 by taking the 8, that's the numerator, and dividing by, that's what that line here means, divide by the denominator, 5. So how many 8s go into a 5? 1. 1 times 5, subtract, and my remainder becomes the numerator, and the denominator stays the same. This can't be reduced, so that is my final answer. Okay, let's take this off and put it over here for just a moment. And what we're going to do is show you how to do it the shortcut. That's the long way to do it, but it helps you understand it, hopefully. So using our identity digit 1 with the 4, we're going to put 4 on top of 1. Remember, because it's 4 on top of 1, the answer is still 4. It doesn't change the 4. Now, if I put 4 on top of 4, that does change into the digit number 1. So it's no longer 4, it's 1. So be very careful you understand when you put a whole number on top of the digit 1, it's still equal to the numerator. Then we're going to do times the 2/5. Now hopefully you see there's no cross canceling, no cross canceling. So we're going to go across and we're going to multiply. 4 times 2 is 8. 1 times 5 is 5. See how much shorter that is than up here. Now this still comes out improper, so we have to do the step with the multiplying or the dividing. And so now my final answer is 1 whole, and I hopefully you saw the whole over here. And then the leftover was 3/5. Hopefully you saw that over here. Final answer without reducing. Okay, let's try one more. You have your paper and pencil still handy? Let's try another one using our identity digit. So we'll do 2 times, and we'll use the fraction 1/4. Now remember what we said about the identity digit, that we're going to keep the 2 a 2 by putting it on top of the identity digit 1. Now we can multiply 2 over 1 times 1/4, which is technically 1/4 plus 1/4. Now I could go ahead and multiply this, but I see that I have a 2 that I could cross cancel. There's no reason to cross cancel the 1's because they would still be a 1. So we take out the 2, we're left with 1. Take out the 2, we're left with 2. Now we're going to multiply 1 times 1 and 1 times 2. Final answer. Okay, now you should be ready for math review lesson. There is some adding and subtracting of fractions on your review lesson, so if you still don't remember how to do that, make sure you check with me and ask for a little bit of help.